Welcome everyone, and I would like to hand over the session to Geeta ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Greetings to all on this cool evening. This is Geeta from Shareavery. I'm very happy to be host to this session today. Today we are going to discuss about the direct speech and indirect speech, nothing but narration. Okay, before going to the section, just I want to have a little bit warm up by posing different questions to some of our participants. Rambabu sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
If you want to define yourself in a word, I am a dash, what would you fill it?
I'm a man.
I am a man.
Yes.
Okay. Next, Rajeshwari madam, are you there?
Good evening, madam. Yes.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay, say in a sentence, ma'am. I need a sentence today. How
What,
are you?
ma'am? Fine, madam.
Okay, you are fine. Very good. Next, Suresh Gaud, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
What special dish did Pavani ma'am prepare today?
So, yeah, ma'am. Actually, she's eating the parotte.
Parotte. Wow.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
idli dosha, parota. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Ramakrishna sir,
Yeah, ma'am. Geeta ma'am.
which is the last movie you watched in a theater?
Theater. Vakil Saab.
Vakil Saab. Okay, very good. Anybody from the participants, do you know any universal truth?
The sun rises in the east.
Sun rises in the east. Very good, Rajeshwari teacher. Okay, from participant side again, any proverb?
Practice what you preach.
Practice what you preach. Very good. Okay. Think these all questions I posed you in the last session. Now I am coming back to the original session because I want the session that is in the past tense and I want to convert into the reported speech. Okay. For going to the real session, just I want to share my views regarding what is reported speech, what is narration. In our daily life, we come across a situation where we need to express other person's words. We should reproduce or repeat the words which were said by the other person. Speaker voice, we need to convert into our own words, or we need to say exactly our own words. We comes that situation. Means just now what we had is a conversation. It is between a first person and second person. But we need to express these words to any other person, to the third person. At that time, we need to express either in a direct speech or in indirect speech. Just to have a clear idea, I gave this just interaction. Suppose what Ramakrishna sir said, I watched Vakil Saab. He said, I watched Vakil Saab. If I converted that into reported speech, he said, I watched Vakil Saab is a direct speech because I am quoting the exact words said by Ramakrishna sir. Okay, if I want to convert into the reported speech, I should follow some rules and regulations. Okay, what is that? I will say in between the class. Now I am going to share my screen. Today we are going to discuss about the narration. What is meant by narration? Just now I said we come across many occasions in which we need to describe an event or action that happened. Very often includes repeating what someone said. We may sometimes we may get a task that to report on a letter, or we need to prepare a report on an email. We need to deliver a speech, write a report on some news item. Okay, at that time we need to convert the direct speech into the indirect speech. Okay, so from my words, I think you understood that the act of reporting person's speech is called as narration. It may be either in direct speech or indirect speech. What is direct speech? Direct speech is also called as quoted speech. Why it is called as a quoted speech? Because it is between the inverted commas. Okay, the reported words of a speaker are between the inverted commas, lies in the inverted commas. That's why it is called as a quoted speech. And what is meant by the indirect speech? Indirect speech is the speech which we are converted into our own words, reporter own words. Okay. So now indirect speech, the actual words were taken. Okay, we use a particular. If you see the example down, what I mentioned, she said I like chocolate. Okay, here she said is a reporter. We are saying she said. Okay, what she said, I like chocolate. I like chocolate is the original word said by the speaker. Okay, so that's why I mentioned those words in the inverted commas. And first letter of the sentence should be always capital letter. See, actually this is the conversation between the two people, Meera and Shyam. Okay, it is a formal conversation. They are asking two questions. Where are you going? And Shyam replied, I am going home. Okay, so when I want to express these sentences as in a direct speech, I should use in a inverted commas. Okay, Meera asked, where are you going? So Shyam replied. Now going to the indirect speech. When we want to report someone said words without speech marks, means we need to remove the inverted commas and comma also. After, if you observe the first example here, what is there? After she said, I posted a comma. After that, I opened inverted commas and wrote the sentence in between the inverted commas, and again I closed with inverted commas. Okay, but when we converted into the indirect speech, okay, we should remember first three things in this, thumb rule again. Okay, what is that? We need to remove the comma, and also we need to remove inverted commas, and we need to add one conjunction between them. What is that conjunction? That is a conjunction which is joined two clauses here. Okay, she said is another clause, and I like chocolate is another clause, and I joined using a conjunction called that. And some things we have changed here. What are that? The pronoun change will take place. Like I became as a she, and like became liked. Okay, pronoun, tense, and time and place will also have little change. We will see in the next slide. Same picture which I posted before slide. Meera asked, where are you going? Okay, but now if I convert the same sentence into the indirect speech, it became as Meera asked Shyam where he was going. Okay, you can observe slight change here. Where are you going? In the first in the direct tense, first helping verb will come, then only subject will come. But here, after where, after the question word, he was, means first subject, then helping verb, and it became into the past tense. Shyam said that he was going home. Here, no inverted commas, no comma. Okay, and we can use that. Okay. See, if you see this picture, it will be clearly, you can understand. Actually, one girl is playing a cricket, baseball. Sorry, one girl is playing a baseball. I play baseball with my friends. These were the words said by the first person. Who heard the words? Second girl heard the words. Okay, and third girl is asking, what did she say? So, second girl replied, she said that she plays baseball with her friends. Means the sentence which is converting from one person to another person, we are using from reported to direct speech to indirect speech. What is the main difference? Okay, in direct speech, we can observe speaker exact words. What are the words that came from the speaker voice? Those words only are texted in the direct speech. But in indirect speech, the reporter's original words will be added. Okay, it is changed according to the reporter's voice. Meaning is not changed, but gist of the message will be passed out. Okay, and if you observe, the direct speech has two parts. One is reporting verb part and reported speech. But in indirect speech, we are having, it is a complex sentence. Indirect speech is a complex sentence where we have principal clause, conjunction, and subordinate clause. Okay, it is a complex sentence where we have principal clause, conjunction, and subordinate clause. Okay, and to identify it is very easy for direct speech. If an exam, if they ask what is this a direct speech or indirect speech, by seeing only we can guess, because in a direct speech we are having a comma and inverted commas. Okay, but in indirect speech, we don't have any comma, neither comma nor inverted commas, but we are having a conjunction that. Mostly we use say or said as a mostly, but not always, and we will discuss later on what are the reporting verbs we will use in direct speech and indirect speech in the next coming slide. But mostly we use say or said. If we say to, then we have to use in indirect speech such tell. If we say said to, we have to use told. Okay. Please observe this slide, everybody. She said to me, I am going to Delhi. It is direct speech. Okay. The first part which I underlined, she said to me, that is called as a reporting clause. I already said direct speech also has three components. One is reporting clause, second is reporting verb, and third one is reported speech. Okay. In this sentence, she said to me, I am going to Delhi. She said to me is called as a reporting clause or reporting speech. Okay. And what is the verb present in the sentence? In the first part of the sentence, it is said. So, said is called as reporting verb. And what are the words that are inside the inverted commas? What are the words which are inside the inverted commas is called as a reported speech. Okay, these are the main three components that lies in direct speech. Once again, I am repeating. Reporting clause is the first part of the sentence before comma. Reported speech that is inside the inverted commas after the comma. And in the first part, what is the verb that is present, either said, told, asked, whatever may be, that is called as a reporting verb. That plays a crucial role in changing or converting from direct to indirect speech. Okay. And already I said, same as the direct speech, we are having three components again in indirect speech. First part is called she told me, means what is the part that lies before the comma in direct speech, that is called as a principal clause. We removed comma here and I placed conjunction that, so that is called as a conjunction. And I am going to Delhi was converted into she was going to Delhi. Okay, because pronoun changing will be there and the order of changing will be later on I will explain. But first you remember what is the first part called principal clause, and the conjunction used here is that, and the third part is called as a subordinate clause. Okay, before going, I want to have a interaction with you. I hope you got little idea on direct and indirect speech. Is it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next, mom said, I prepared carrot halwa. Mom said, I prepared carrot halwa. What is the reporting verb in this? Mom said, I prepared, said. Thank you, sir. Suresh, sir. Okay. Next, what is the reported speech in that sentence?
I prepared carrot.
halwa.
I prepared a carrot halwa. Okay. In the sentence, mom said, I prepared a carrot halwa. Mom said is called as a reporting clause and said is called as a reporting verb, and I prepared carrot halwa is called as a reported speech. And this reported speech part only we need to convert into the indirect speech. We need to remove inverted commas to convert from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay. When sir said, Ramakrishna sir said, he said, I watched Vakil Sahab. When I convert this sentence into indirect speech, it will become, he said that I had watched Vakil Sahab. Okay, because it is in simple past and it is converted into the past perfect. One step back shift. We need to remove only one trick here. It is very easy trick. No need of mug up and no need of tension anything. Just one step back shift we need to go in all tense. Okay, and I will explain that in the coming slide. I watched Vakil Sahab is a main statement, but it is in a simple past. Subject plus V2 plus object. But I converted it into the past perfect. What is the structure of the past perfect? Already, I think our sir completed, Rambabu sir completed tenses part in the share every team. Okay, what is the past perfect? Subject plus, had plus, V3 plus,
Object.
okay, same. What is the subject? We need to just shift the things and we need to complete the statement. And basically, we need to remove what pronoun will, how the pronoun will be changed, how the verb will be changed, and how the tense, and not only tense, apart from tense, time, like yesterday, today, that also we are going to discuss in today's class. Rambabu said, I am a man. He is a man yesterday and he is a man tomorrow also. So I think there is no change in tense in that statement. So he said that he is a man. There is no change in a tense. I will say later on the reason. So I am back to my share screen. Now our main topic, what a person speaks in reported is his actual words. It is called as a direct speech. He said, I am busy now. Okay, these are the words, I am busy now, are the words that were said by the speaker directly. So this is called as a direct speech. And if a person, what a person speaks in is reported without repeating his actual words. But if we take the gist of the words or meaning of the words, if we convert into our own words, it is called as a indirect speech. He said that he was busy then. In this, I removed the inverted commas and I added and changed a little bit things. Okay. What are the rules to be followed? In direct speech, the actual words of the speaker are separate from the rest of the words with a comma. If you observe, he said is a normal, I said reporting clause that is separated with a comma, and actual words are there inside the inverted commas. And I already said first letter of the speaker word should be in a capital letter, and the actual words of the speaker are put within the inverted commas. These are the minimum rules that we need to follow for a direct speech. Okay, and just now I said we need to learn something. What is that something? Okay, we'll see. Today, for rules of conversion from direct to indirect, we need to change in these all things. But first part only, in this only one side only I am going to deal today, and the other side I am going to deal on June 24. Okay, today we are going to deal change in tenses and change in pronouns and also change in other words and some no change things are also we are going to discuss. Okay, the rules for changing direct to indirect speech. The comma and the inverted commas are removed. Already by seeing the examples, I think you got a clear idea. To convert from direct speech to indirect speech, we need to remove comma and inverted commas. And the indirect speech begins with the small letter. Please do remember this. Just now I said, when we are writing a direct speech, the first letter of the sentence should be a capital letter. But here, when we are converting from direct to indirect, we need to start with a small letter until unless, again exceptional case. What is the exceptional case? If the first letter is a proper noun or a personal pronoun I. If you see the example, you can understand. Ravi says Rani is working hard. Here Rani is a first proper noun. Okay, name of a person, it is called as a proper noun. As it is a proper noun, it is in a capital letter. If it is not a proper noun, if you can see in the next example, it is in a small letter. Okay, if it is a proper noun or a personal pronoun I, we can use the first letter as a capital letter, or else compulsory, damn sure we should use after that only small letters, small case. Okay, next. The first person is changed to a person and the number of a reporter. The second person is changed to the person and the number of a person whom actual words were spoken. Okay, Rani says, it is my pen. For this, I need to explain you one thing. Okay, already I explained you this. We can use either say or tell. If you are having say only in a reporting clause part, you need to use say only. If it is said, you can use said. If it is said to, you need to change as told. In the direct speech, if you are having a reporting verb as said to, we need to convert in the indirect speech as told. In the direct speech, if the reporting verb is say to or says, like that, we need to convert it as a tell. And we should not post any to after that. Okay, we need to, he told me, he told to me. We should not say like he told to me. Okay, to is removed. Only we have to use he told me. These are the things we need to change here. The tenses usually shift or move back time, back shift. I said no, just one step back. If it is a simple present, it will change into simple past. If it is a past present perfect, it will change into past perfect. If it is a present continuous, it will be converted into past continuous. Okay. If it is already simple past, then it is converted into the past perfect. Okay. And I'm having that table. You can take a screenshot also. Okay. Pronoun is in direct speech is changed according to the person who is reporting. Some rules are there. According to that, we have to change for first person. How we need to change for second person, third person. Already you know. I, we is called as a first person, you is called as a second person, okay, and he, she, it, they are called as a third person pronouns, okay, and according to that rule only we need to change. Words indicating time like tomorrow, yesterday, next month, for that also we have to change. We will see that. Okay. Changes in person of pronouns. First person pronouns in reported speech are always changed according to the subject of the reporting speech. Actually, what is the sentence here? Her grandma said. What grandma said? I am baking cookies for Jean. I am baking cookies for Jean. Here, what is the subject in the sentence? Anyone? What is the subject? What is the pronoun?
I, ma'am. I.
Okay, I is I first person or second person?
First person, ma'am.
I is a first person. So please, I'm showing another slide. Please remember this trick. Son and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means here first person, second person, and third person. Okay. S means subject. O means object. N means no change. Means if in a sentence pronoun is first person, then pronoun is changed according to the subject. If it in a sentence, pronoun is second person like you, it is changed according to the object. If the pronoun is third person like he, she, it, they, no need of change of pronoun. Please remember this once again. I am saying if the pronoun is first person, it is changed according to the subject. If the pronoun is second person, what is the second person? You is called as a second person. Okay. If it is you, then it is changed according to the object of the reporting clause. Object of the reporting clause. And if it is a third person, there is no change in the pronoun. We can use directly that sentence only, that pronoun only in the case. See here, I, according to Sir word, I is a pronoun. Okay. Grandma said. Okay. Grandma said, she is baking cookies for you. Okay, I said it is I is changed according to the subject. Who is the subject? Actually, who is the speaker of the word? Who said these words? I am baking cookies for Jean.
Grandma.
Who said these words?
Grandma.
Okay, grandma means she is a third person. Okay, third person. A pronoun of grandma is called, means noun can be replaced with a pronoun. You can use she directly. So I am using here she instead of I. I am using here she instead of I because I said it is changed according to the subject. What is the subject? Grandma is the subject in the reporting clause. So grandma is a in the place of grandma noun, I can change it into the she. Grandma said she is baking cookies for you. And if it is in the second person pronoun in reported speech, it is changed according to the object of the reporting speech. And if it is a third person, then it is changed according, there is no change in it. If it is a third person, there is no change. Shall we try? She said, I am at home. What is the pronoun present in this? Is it first person or second person or third person?
She, ma'am, third person.
First
So in
person.
the first person I am at home, it is a first person
I
I.
am at home.
Okay, I am at home, first person I. It is changed according to the subject of the reporting clause. What is a reporting clause? She said is called as a reporting clause. She said is called as a reporting clause. In she said, what is the subject? She is the subject. In the reported speech, first, please don't confuse yourself. First part is called as a reporting speech and second part is called as a reported speech. Okay, in the reported speech, see the pronoun. What is the pronoun is there? I is there. It is changed according to the subject. What is the subject? In the subject means first pronoun of the sentence, she.
She.
So it is changed. Okay, so I need to replace I with a she. I need to replace I with a she. She said. Anyone? I am
Yeah.
at home. What tense? The sentence is at what tense?
Simple
Is
present.
that
Simple present. I need to convert into
Simple past.
Simple past.
simple past. Just one step back shift. Very good. Okay. So she. In the place of am, what is the verb in the past tense? Am, is, or was there. Am is converted into was.
Was.
She was at home.
Home.
She was at home. Okay. I will take an example for next second person also. Okay. I said to her, you can't help me. I said to her, you can't help me. Here, what is the pronoun in the reported speech? It is you.
Yes, ma'am. You.
Because you can't help me is the reported speech part. In that, you is called as a pronoun. According to the SON rule, second rule, SON, object, second person is changed according to the object. Second person is changed according to the object.
Object.
Okay. What is the reporting clause? I said, she said to me. What is the object in she said to me?
Me.
Me.
Me is the object. Very good. She said to me is the object. So now here, you is converted according to the second person. Object place. So what it becomes? I told her.
Yeah.
I told her
She couldn't help me.
she could not. She couldn't
Help.
help me.
me.
Can will we will deal how it is changed later on, because helping modal verbs are there, like can will become could, will become would, shall will become should.
Should.
Okay, we will deal later on. But to explain the sentence, I gave a small idea. Okay, so if the subject is a first person, it is changed according to the in a reported speech. If the first person is there, then it is changed according to the subject. Okay. If in a reported speech, the first person, it is in a second person, it is changed according to the
Object of the reporting.
Object.
object.
Object of the
If it is a
reporting.
third person, object of this reporting speech. Very good, sir. Next, if it is a third person, no change. Just only we need to change the tense. No need of pronoun. We should not bother about pronoun also. Okay. Suppose he said she is a naughty girl. We shouldn't bother about a pronoun. Just she said she is a naughty girl. She is a naughty girl is a simple present tense. We need to convert that sentence into a
Simple
simple
past.
past tense.
Past.
Okay. She said that
She was a naughty
she
girl.
was a naughty
Naughty
girl.
girl. Yes.
I hope everyone is clear, but you need to have a little bit revision over this, then only you will get an idea. Please once observe this slide clearly. If it is a first person, it is changed according to the subject of the reporting clause. If it is a second person like you, it is changed according to the object of the reporting clause. If it is a third person, no bother of changing of pronoun. There is no change in the pronoun. Okay? It is the most important thing. Next, rules regarding the change in tense. If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, there will be no change in the tense. Okay? For this, if you observe here, my mother says the food is ready. My mother says the food is ready. What is the reporting verb, Ramakrishna sir, here?
Ma'am?
Reporting verb. My mother says the food is ready. What is the reporting verb in that?
Reporting verb. Says.
Says. Okay, by seeing that we can say that safe is the present tense V1 form, V5 form. Okay, so there is no change in the tense of the sentence. Means we need to just remove comma and inverted commas, but we should not change any tense change in the sentence. We need to change only the pronoun part if it is there like that, but we should not change any tense part. Okay, my mother says that the food is ready. No need of changing from simple present to simple past. Can anyone explain why I said no need of change again?
Because the reporting verb is in present tense, ma'am.
Yes, if the reporting verb is in the present tense or present perfect or future tense. Okay, in these three cases, there is no need of change in the tense of the reported speech. Just we need to change the pronoun part or any remaining part, but we should not change any tense in the sentence. You can see these three examples are based on that only. He says to me, I am studying here. He says to me that he is studying here. Here, only I changed the first person. First person is there, is changed according to the subject. What is the subject in the reporting speech? It is he. So I kept here he. Okay. He tells me that he is studying here. But I didn't change any tense here. The same is the tense is same as first. Just I changed the pronoun part. Next, Tarun
We
will
change
say.
adverb of place here.
No, sir, nothing is changed. Only I think so.
Okay, ma'am.
Only we need to change the pronoun part. Next, Tarun will say, I am sleeping. I was sleeping.
Here will be there.
Here will be there. Okay. He
Adverb
tells
will
me
be
that
changed.
adverb will be changed. Okay. He tells me that he is studying there. Next, Tarun will say, I was sleeping. Okay. In this, it is in a future tense. As it is in a reporting verb is in future tense. Again, there is no need of changing the reported speech part. Only we need to change the pronoun part. Okay. As the subject, as it is in a first person, so we need to change according to the subject of the sentence. Tarun is the subject. Tarun pronoun form is he. So we need to convert it into as Tarun will say that he was sleeping. Okay. Just remember one thing. If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, we should not change any tense in the reported speech part. Just we need to convert the pronoun part and adverb part. And the rule 2, if the reporting verb is in past tense, then we need to change the reported speech. Will change according to the given table. If you observe this table, you will understand. Already just now I said we need to take one step back shift. Okay, simple present will be converted into simple past. Present continuous is converted into past continuous, and simple past is converted into past perfect. Present perfect is converted into past perfect. And will, if you get will, just we need to add a would plus bare infinitive there. Next, can will become into could. Have to will become had to. If it is a sentence, is an imperative sentence like ordering or requesting like that. Imperative sentence, then it is converted into to infinitive. Keep quiet, to be quiet, like that. Okay. She said, I am cooking. She said, I am cooking.
She said that
In a simple present.
she was cooking. She said that
She was cooking. She said that she was cooking. Very good. Vandana said, I sang a song. Vandana said, I sang a song. It is in simple past.
Just follow the rule. It's very easy.
She sang. She sang yes.
No. Simple past.
Ma'am, please repeat.
Vandana said, I sang a song.
Vandana said that she had sung a song.
Yes. She said past
She
perfect.
had sung a song because simple past is converted into past perfect. Okay, if the sentence already in past perfect, then
We need not to change. Just
No
we need
change,
to
ma'am.
change
there is
only
no need
pronoun.
of changing the tense. Just we need to
Tense.
change the pronoun and adverb part. Anything is there that we need to change, but there is no change for a past perfect and also past perfect continuous. Okay, for these two, no need of change in tense. For remaining everything, we need to just change the tense, and we need to remember pronoun change and also any adverb time and place change. Okay, please remember this. Simple present is changed into simple past, and present continuous is changed into past continuous. Simple past is converted into past perfect, and present perfect is converted into past perfect. And there is no change in past perfect and also past perfect continuous. Okay, these are some examples. If you want to, we will post this in the group. And rule 4 is the adverb of time and place. Just now I said here is converted into there. Okay, yesterday. Okay, the next tomorrow, the next day, like that. Okay, we need to see this. Please see this. This is converted as that in indirect speech. This day is converted as a that day. These to those. These days to those days. Tomorrow, the following day. Last night, the night before. Last year, the year before. Tonight, that night, ago, before. Okay, means compulsory. If we change a pronoun and a tense, there is no use. Definitely we need to change the adverbs also. Adverb of time and place is also important. If we change this only, it is the exact thing that we can do. He said to me, I will come tomorrow. He told me. Already I said to is converted as a told. He said to me is converted as he told me that he would come tomorrow. Tomorrow is converted into the following day. He would come the following day. He told me that he would come the following day. This is the indirect speech of the above sentence. Okay. Just now I said, I asked universal truth. Rajeshwari madam said that sun rises in the east. Okay. Here also you are having some mathematical facts and universal truth. Please do remember one thing. There is no change in tense for the universal truth and mathematical facts. Okay. Only we need to add that. We need to remove the comma and inverted commas, and just we need to place that as a conjunction. She said the sun rises in the east. It became as she said that the sun rises in the east. Okay, next sentence, the earth revolves around the sun. This is also universal truth. No change anything in the sentence. Just remove comma and inverted commas. Place that in between reported speech and reported speech. The sentence becomes, the teacher said that the earth revolves around the sun. And you know 2 and 2 make 4 from smaller classes we are learning. It is a mathematical fact. Okay, here also he said to me. Okay, no need of change in the reported speech part, but said to me will become as told. Said to is replaced as told. He told me that 2 and 2 make 4. Okay, next proverb. Practice makes perfect, or honesty is the best policy. Any proverb, all that glitters is not gold. If you take that proverb, if they are in the inverted commas, if we want to convert that into the reported speech, just we need to change the reporting clause part, but we should not change anything in the reported speech part. Riya said to her brother, honesty is the best policy. Okay, here said to is converted as told. Said to is converted as told. Riya told her brother that honesty is the best policy. No need of changing any part of the sentence. Same tense should be written. Next, habitual actions. All will have habitual actions. Okay, like some will write with the left hand. Okay, or we may go daily walking, and we may go for gym. Like that, habitual actions which we do daily. Okay, that those actions are also no need of changing the tense. The teacher said, Mohan always comes late. Here, Mohan always comes late is always, not today only or tomorrow or one day or the single day. Always it is happening. So this is a habitual action. Therefore, there is no need of changing the tense in this type of sentences. Okay. The teacher said that Mohan always comes late. Same part which is there in the inverted commas, please write down like that only. Okay. As it is only said, we are writing said. If it is a said to someone, we need to replace as told. Next, he said to me, I go for a walk daily. Said to is there, so I converted said to as told. He told me that he goes for a walk daily. I is a first person pronoun. Is changed according to the subject. I is converted as he. Okay. When he or she is there, the verb will be in the es form, D5 form. He goes for a walk daily. Next, if it is a past action, historical event or past action, like we got independence on which day? 15th August 1947. India got freedom on 15th August 1947. Always that day is like that only. We can't change that day. So, no need of changing the tense in that type of sentence also. My mother said to me is there. In that place, said to me is there, no? My mother told me. Said to is converted as told. Okay. My mother told me that India got freedom on 15th August 1947. Suppose I was born in 2002, like that. It is there. That is also always that year will be same like that. No need of changing the tense in that type of sentences. When it is regarding the past time, date and year mentioned, at that time there is no need of change in the tense. Okay. And simultaneous actions means if one situation is happening, at that time some incident is happening. Two incidents are happening at the same time. Okay. The second, what incident is happening in the second time, that we don't have no need of changing any tense at that time. He said to me, I played when my brother slept. He is playing. Okay, at what time he is playing? When his brother is sleeping, at that time he is playing. So, no need of change in that type of sentences also. When two simultaneous actions are taking place, at that time also we need to change only the pronoun part, but no need of changing the tense part. Okay, he said to me, I was completing my homework when my mother was cooking food. Here also pronoun change, but no need of changing the tense part. Said to becomes a told. Next, past action continues to the time of reporting. Prices are rising. COVID is a pandemic. These are the situations happening from past and continuing now also. Okay. Next, India is progressing. India is developing. Okay. These are the sentences which are happened in past and still it's continuing in time. So that type of sentences also, there is no need of change in the tense. We can write directly like that. Okay, based on this slide, I hope what is the speech this I mentioned in this model. Exact words of the speaker were said, and it has reporting clause, reporting verb, reported speech, comma, inverted commas. I gave examples and non-examples.
Direct speech.
Direct speech. Thank you, ma'am. And according to this, we convey the message of the speaker in our own words, and we don't have any comma, any inverted commas, and it is a complex sentence which has principal clause, subordinate clause, and we have a conjunction that. It is
Speech
Indirect.
or
Indirect.
reported or indirect.
yeah, reported speech or a indirect speech.
I would like to invite Ramakrishna sir after a long time, and Coach Shaji Bhaskar sir is here, and Gautam Pal sir is here, and Yamuna ma'am is here. They are the main pillars, and he is one of the main pillars of Share Every, backbone of the Share Every platform. I would like to invite to come forward, speak a few words about regarding session or about our platform. So we all love to listen from you, sir. Please.
Yeah, thank you, Rambabu sir. First of all, Geeta ma'am, very wonderful session as usual. Again, this is just recall all this information, and as usual you have explained very well. That's all, ma'am. Very nice explanation. Shaji Bhaskar sir and Gautam Pal sir and Rajeshwari ma'am, and how are you all? Yamuna ma'am, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. Really, I miss all these days. Due to some other work, I was unable to attend, but next time onwards, definitely I will attend.
Over to Suresh Gausar, and by taking final words, or we'll wind up the session. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you, Geeta ma'am. It's really toughest topic in the grammar, we know, because we have many other topics, but whenever we are perfect in using this indirect speech, definitely our conversation will be beautiful. And you made some things clear to me, like sun. This is a simple formula so that we can use and we can remember easily. And the class was super, ma'am, and we are waiting for the next turn to get all the things clear. Thank you very much, ma'am, and thank you all dear participants who have attended the session and made it beautiful. Thank you, sir.